Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Sunday, June 9th, 2024. I got my Stanley here. I got a lot of water in here. It is scorchingly hot right now. Celebration, Florida, 95 degrees. It's going to get up to 97. I have returned. Went to Baltimore for a few days, went to SoCal for a few days, and now I have returned to the bowels of Hades, or at least it feels like it. Warm! Kind of hot in these rhinos, kind of hot in these mini marges, this glorified golf cart. Woo! It is definitely more humid here than it was the last two places I was at. Nonetheless, I'm gonna have a glorified golf cart day. I'm gonna head over into no man's land, out of the celebration bubble, and check out the Big Orange, also known as Orange World. About a year ago, they had a fire. Thankfully, the building did not burn to the ground. It was not completely destroyed, but the entire inside was closed for a year. They've got it all fixed up, ready to rock. A couple days ago, it reopened. I'm gonna go check that out and see whatever else I can find. I'm inviting you to join me. It's good to have you here. Also, my camera's kind of issues. Like the screen's kind of wobbly. That's what that clanking now noise is you're hearing. So I gotta fix that at some point in the next couple days. Join me, shall you? Yeah, take a look at that. 95 is going to get up to 97. In fact, the next few days are going to be highs of 97. It's 219 right now, and each and every Sunday, and I am filming this on a Sunday, they do the Flea Farmer Art Market till 2 p.m. but during summer hours they do it till 1. Speaking of 1, this is 1 hour parking, and it's kind of cleared out a little bit. Flea Farmer Art Market is over. Did not make it down here in time for it. Got in really late last night. Got some reverse jet lag because I did lose a few hours coming back from the West Coast to the East Coast, but I'm here, starting the day, a little after noon. Feels good in the shade. Oh, look at that, that's cool. It's a motorcycle, but it's got two wheels on the back. It's like a tricycle. Got the stanchions up, streets are closed off for just a little bit longer. The streets will reopen a little later, but all the vendors have gone away for the day already. A lot of people out riding their bikes. Actually, quite a few people out riding their bikes. Summer, I don't think officially has started yet, but it's pretty dang close to starting. At some point, I'm going to be going out of town in a few days, but at some point while I'm here, I'm going to start doing some pool hopping around town. I might take the cart around and do some pool hopping. Yeah, so there's the post office, obviously not open today because it is Sunday, and the Cornerstone Market, which closed a few months ago, has not reopened. I'm excited to get over to the Orange. I think I'm gonna hold off on a piping hot caffeinated beverage at this moment. I did have one this morning when I awoke at home, but I think I'm, as far as being out and about, I think I'm just gonna stick with a bunch of YFC. They're tearing down everything over here from the farmer's market. There's a squirrel up there, probably wants a little snack. I don't have a snack to give the squirrel. Plus, I don't think I'm supposed to. There's a sign right there that says, oh, do not feed the squirrels. But who would know? Who would know if I had a little snack squirrel? Who would know? I was noticing over there that the fountain is not on. In fact, a couple of fountains in town are not on. But that one in particular, they got all the stuff around it to keep anyone from walking in, probably replacing the tile work. But I also noticed over here, in the water are some unique little patterns, circular patterns. Underneath the water's surface, like burrow holes almost. Kind of
bunch of hidden Mickeys. They're just either for fish or turtles or something. Right underneath the surface of the water. This is a pretty interesting car right here, parked over at the Celebration Hotel. Got a bird there. And then over here, take a look. Hello there. Good to see you. Classic car alert. Nice. Very nice. A real old classic. Cruising down the big sidewalk that runs parallel to 192. And even though it is Sunday at the moment, as I'm out and about, that's not the reason that this Chick-fil-A is closed. Closed on Sunday. The reason is because it's under construction. It says closed until August. Right there. And there aren't any workers working today because it is the weekend. But I'm going to take the cart parallel to 192 down to the Orange World. Good wide sidewalks. Made for carts, made for bikes, made for walkers, made for everything. It does get a little tight through here. There's still plenty of room. This is kind of interesting. This gift shop has been here back as far as I can remember. But this sign is calling it Studio One Gift Shop. Never have I ever known anyone to call it that. Studio One. Right? I just always called it the Big Eagle American Flag Gift Shop. But I guess it technically has a name, Studio One. And over here, facing 192, all this has gone vertical. Used to be an old motel here. It was a little restaurant years ago. It closed and it sat empty for a while. Then they tore it down, going over a little speed hump or bump. But it's going vertical. Progress is happening. Cutting through Old Town. Cart crossing. Cart crossing overload through Old Town, Kissimmee. Fun spot. Right over there as well. That's great. Mother Nature, we get it. You're hot. Alluding to how scorching it is out here right now. 97 degrees at the moment. This is pretty dang exciting. So give or take a month. It's been about a year ago. Let's just call it a year. There was a fire here. Everyone kind of feared, everyone, including myself, feared for the worst that it was either going to get completely burned down or they were going to have to tear it down. Evidently, it was still structurally sound. So they just repainted and redid the outside, completely shelled out the inside, and now have reopened the inside, and all the gift shop is now back reopened again. And all the time, first few months, it was completely closed. But then, after being closed a couple months, they had a lot of the items out front where the oranges are. They had a lot of gifts and t-shirts and things out front, but now they've moved all that inside. And the inside, yes, is officially open for business once again. Orange World is back. Check it out. Of course, as I'm narrating this, there's people eating at the food truck sitting outside, and they're probably like, What is wrong with that guy? Why is he talking like that? Pointing himself at a Orange World. I get it. All right, I will say, however, this is a little bit of a bummer. They removed the original mural that was not fire damaged. In fact, during the renovations, the fire never hit this part, but they've chosen to recover it with a new pathway here. Got the oranges, and of course, the orange bird that Disney World is kind of latched onto, but is originally the mascot of the Florida citrus industry of Florida for many years. And now people, when they see the orange bird, they think of Disney World. However, there was a really great mural here that was used in the movie The Florida Project, and that was the first thing when I discovered that there had been a fire. I was out of town a year ago, you know, around a year ago, and when I came back into town to see that the building was still standing, I was really happy that the mural was untouched. But now the mural has been changed, so R.I.P. Florida Project mural. Dang. I mean, I love the orange bird. I'm not saying the orange bird is not awesome, but dang. Yeah, in fact, it's the first photo I have over on my Instagram, Adam the Woo ATW. My Instagram down here, I only have a select few photos, but the first one is the old mural. I never thought that would go away, but they've changed it. At least I got the photo. Dang. That took me by surprise that they painted over it. It really took me by surprise. So definite good news with Orange World reopening. Amazing news. So happy that the inside. But a little bit of slightly bad news. Another Florida Project iconic spot from that film is gone by the wayside. There's been a couple that are gone. The last one that changed was the Magic Castle Hotel, not painted purple anymore, even though they embrace it. They have a little mural in the check-in area. The Magic Castle is no more. The prominent, you know, landmark used in the film is no longer that hotel anymore, that motel, I should say. And this was definitely a big spot where anyone that likes that movie could come and get a photo with. But now you got to get a photo with the orange bird. All right. Anyway, said my piece on that. I wonder where that road leads. But how cute is the freaking orange bird? I do love some orange bird. They also have some good Disney pens in here too. I wonder if this is still active though. They didn't paint over this, the 5 for 10 t-shirts. That's been there for a long time too. Such an iconic spot. Iconic roadside attraction here on Highway 192. One of the staples, the landmarks of Earl Bronson Highway. Very thankful that this is reopened. Very thankful. One thing this place is really known for, not only is the gift shop, but you can also purchase fruits, oranges, citrus, navel oranges, tangerines, things like that. You can have them shipped anywhere you want to go, so you don't have to necessarily just buy them here. Also, look at Mickey right there. That's under 24-hour surveillance. Pretty exciting to go walking through the door once again. The fire just completely, you know, demolished and destroyed the whole inside. Not only fire damage, but then all the products that were inside were completely fire damaged as well. So had to get all new inventory, and they did restock a lot of the same similar stuff that they had before. A lot of the same t-shirts and little knickknacks and things like that that bear the name of Orange World as well. And they actually sell orange juice inside. You can get it by the gallon, or you can get a 16-ounce. The one thing that was interesting is I did ask if they had any Disney trading pins, like the pins you get in the park. You know, had the Mickey and characters and all that. And they said at the moment they don't have any, which is interesting because out front, when they were renovating it and they had the stuff outside, they had some, but now they don't have them anymore. So I don't know what the reasoning behind that is, or if they will ever have them again. But I didn't see any inside the store itself. And I ended up getting a 16-ounce orange juice, and I got a couple products as well. Welcome back, Orange World on Highway 192. An iconic staple, landmark of Highway 192 history from back in the old days. Glad it survived, really glad it survived. Now, there was a time way back in the day, this motel that's adjacent to it used to be the Orange Motel or something similar called that, but it's basically connected to this, affiliated with this, or at least theming-wise was affiliated with this, next to the Waffle House. They also have watermelon, things like that. Look at Mickey eating a slice of watermelon down here. Yeah, it's kind of weird the last year. They just had all kind of stuff wedged on this porch. It's all gone. They did in fact have t-shirts 5 for $10. $2.99 each or 5 for $10. They had only a select rack of them, but speaking of racks, there's nothing on this rack. And no loitering here, don't loiter. The only person that can loiter is the orange bird. He's right here. Man, that is weird not seeing that mural. Fresh squeezed OJ, always as tasty as ever from here, however. So I ended up getting that, and I got a little coin purse, coin change holder for the pocket, and a little ballpoint pen. Right there. But they had other items as well, magnets and the t-shirt, the classic t-shirt. Get yourself a little OJ while you're here. It's tasty. Again, wow. Not sure why they chose to paint over that, but they did. It's a new era. It's an orange bird era, not a Florida project era. Over here next to the Rock Church, one of my favorite little local thrift stores, Hope Thrift. Oh, a little doggy relaxing over here next to that bicycle on the ground. Open 7 days a week. Hope Thrift. They got quite an assortment of products through here, but they also have some Disney items. In fact, I have quite a collection of obscure, some real, some sanctioned by, some non-sanctioned by Splash Mountain pins, but I don't think I have these two. But they have quite an assortment. The other ones I already had, but they got a whole restock section. So if you're obviously you're in the mood for some splash pins, with the opening of Tiana's happening soon, you can come check out some of the pins and Hope Thrift. You also get Blu-rays and DVDs. Ooh, it's pronounced Frankenstein. What hump? Oh, the Love Guru. Goodness gracious. I think a lot of people saw that one. I don't even remember much about it. Look at this, you get all the Sex in the City, the entire, pretty much all of them are right here. Pretty good assortment of books as well. Oh, classic. Pink Panther Strikes Again. Love that one. A few different plates here, collectible plates. In fact, look at this Pinocchio one right here over at Pleasure Island. They all turn to donkeys. Pretty scary, pretty frightening, honestly. When the heck is this thing ever going to be finished? Years. Years it's being under construction. Many years. A plethora of years. Not a plethora of pinatas, plethora of years. Well, dang, this closed. This used to be a Boston Lobster Feast, and then it became something else that was not Boston Lobster Feast. It was like a shrimp boil place. And pretty recently, during the holidays last year, my sister was in town, my mom, my dad, and one of my sister's friends, we all ate here. And now it's closed, already gone by the wayside. Another one bites the dust on Highway 192. Celebration's right over there. Dang. I kind of didn't think it would make it right here. And it wasn't that busy when we ate in there. There was in fact only one of those splash pens that I did not own. So, I got that one. Actually, I bought a couple of them. I got a couple doubles. But over here on my pen board, in the splash section, right there, I got the new pen. Well, one I don't have. New to me. Who knows when this one was made? Again, don't really know, but yeah, I like having weird pens. Again, some of them are not particularly ones that you would find in the park, but sometimes the weird ones make it all more fun. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. The corridor of goons. Oh, I also put up my Institute of Future Technology sign back there too.